Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good morning and welcome to Kids Church Online. I'm Miss Robin and this is Mr. Jericho. And today we are going to continue learning about the fruits of the Spirit. And the fruit we're learning about today is...
You guys want to walk with me? Here we go. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness is what we are learning about today. So grab your bucket of Play-Doh. I'm using my yellow Play-Doh to represent my friends that are K-2. What color do you have?
I've got purple to represent my preschool friends.
Oh, very good. If you're a 3 through 5th, maybe next week we'll do a shout out.
So today we are going to sing 2 songs. We are going to hear our Bible story, and we are going to practice our Bible verse with our Fruits of the Spirit song.
Very good. Thanks for joining us this morning.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, turning lives around. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop working. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. 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 You are waymaker, miracle worker.
Well, thank you for coming to our Bible time. Today we are going to be talking about another fruit of the Spirit. What's the fruit again, Mr. Jericho?
Gentleness.
Gentleness. So you're going to need your Play-Doh now. So if you haven't gotten it, please do so. But before we begin, Mr. Jericho, I have a question for you. Tell me about someone you know who teaches you.
All right, so I am thinking about, I had a youth pastor named John. Pastor John, when I was in high school, would teach us every Friday night. We had youth group every Friday night, and sometimes on Sundays we had Sunday school.
What kinds of things did he use to teach you?
So Pastor John was a big sports guy. So he would always find a way to talk about football or basketball, to talk about being a good sport and being part of a team. And he'd always relate that to whatever Bible story that we've got. So we always know there's always a sports reference. Sports ball.
Well, today we're going to find out what Jesus used one day to teach his friends.
Very good. So grab your Play-Doh. The first thing we're going to do is you are going to divide it up into 2 parts. So make 2 little balls. So it's super easy. So our story is during Passover, the biggest celebration of the year for the people of God, for the Israelites. Big crowds of people would go to Jerusalem to worship at the temple. They would eat special meals with relatives and visit with friends. The streets were full of people. All right.
I had dough balls.
Yep, I got 2.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to put one of those down. We're not going to use it. We're going to save it for later. But we're going to use the other one, and we're going to turn it into a bowl. So you're going to make a bowl with your dough. So Jesus' disciples came together to eat a Passover meal as well. They all gathered in a room where Jesus had told them to go. But when they came into the room all dressed and ready for the feast, no one came with a bowl and towel to wash their feet. Because you see, usually when anyone came in and inside from outdoors, the person's feet were washed immediately because the roads were dirty and dusty and filled with animal droppings. In wealthy houses, a servant removed the person's sandals and washed and dried the person's feet. Since no servant was there in this room to wash their feet, Jesus' friends just sat down around the table with their feet still dirty. Perhaps they all thought that they were too good for a messy job like washing someone's feet. Whatever the reason, Jesus wanted to teach them how to show love to each other.
All right, what do you guys think is going to happen? Can I see your bowl? Here's mine.
Oh, this is my bowl. Good job, Jericho. I really like your bowl.
All right, there it is. So with the remaining dough, take it and you are going to make 2 feet out of it. That's going to go into the bowl. All right.
Oh, so we don't smash our bowl.
Don't smash the bowl. Okay. Keep the bowl. Take the other dough and you're going to make 2 feet. So Jesus got up from the table where they were all ready to begin eating. He wrapped a towel around his waist and poured water into a shallow bowl, right? So you can pretend to pour water into your dough. And he began to wash the feet of the nearest disciple. He finished washing his first friend's feet and dried them with a towel he had around his waist. Then he moved on to the next pair of dirty feet. When Jesus came to Peter, Peter tried to stop him. Peter, remember, he is one of the close disciples of Jesus. He says, "Lord, Master, are you going to wash my feet?" It must have been very strange for Peter that Jesus was doing a servant's job. This was somebody whose job was to do it that were probably like the lowest servant. It was embarrassing. Remember, they've been walking with Jesus for 3 years. They've been traveling with him, and he's been telling people, hey, the kingdom of God is here. I am the Son of God, and he's performing all these miracles. And Jesus was doing the servant's job. Jesus answered Peter, and he says, you don't understand fully what I'm doing, but you'll understand later on. So Peter was scratching his head, and Peter said, no, you will not wash my feet. Jesus must have smiled on the inside. Peter wanted Jesus to act important, to act like the person in charge, not the lowly servant who washed feet. But Jesus did wash Peter's feet. He washed the feet of each of his friends, even the feet of the person that was going to betray him, Judas. Jesus walks to him and even cleans his feet. Finally, Jesus puts away the bowl and towel and sat down at the table. He looked around at his friends. Do you understand what I have done? You all call me teacher and master and Lord. But if your Lord and teacher washes your feet, you also should be willing to wash each other's feet. I did this for an example. Treat each other the way I have treated you. Guess what Jesus is doing here? Jesus is being gentle in the way that he teaches. Jesus' friends must have looked at each other and felt a little embarrassed, right? They've been walking around with dirty feet, and here their master, Jesus himself, the Son of God, was doing what a gentle servant would do. Without saying a word, he had taught them how to treat each other. They realized they needed to treat each other as if other people were more important. It was all right to be a servant. In fact, it's what Jesus wanted them to be. Hey, that's awesome.
Nice feet. Put them in the bowl.
Yeah.
Here's mine. Did you guys make your feet? I bet you did a good job. Well, Mr. Jericho, it's not easy to treat people the way that Jesus treated his friends. It takes God's help to show gentleness. But Jesus said that if we want to be great in his kingdom, we need to be gentle servants like he was. Following Jesus' example is one way to grow the fruit of the Spirit.
Thanks for joining us with this video, and we'll see you for one more video next week.
Bye.
Hi, boys and girls. We are going to learn a new memory verse for the next 2 months, and it is about fruit. It comes from Galatians 5:22, and it is not this type of fruit, but the fruits of the Spirit. And the way that we're going to learn it is through singing a song.
Yep.
You guys ready to follow along? Ready, begin.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana.
Banana! The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. Banana! If you want to be a banana, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. If you want to be a watermelon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon.
If you want to be a lemon, you might as well hear it.
You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. Cherry! The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. Cherry! If you want to be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. If you want to be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, 'cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. 'Cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Can we slow down? Love, joy. Sure, let's slow down.
Yeah. Okay, can we slow it down?
Yes.
Okay. 'Cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Yay!
Good job.